Seriously, are you Hussein ibn Abdullah ibn Sina, whose fame was spread to Bukhara and Ghazna?
Sure, he is. Communicate his mother's appeal to your sultan. His mother asks the king to let Hussein stay with his father until he grows up.
Is this a joke? What is a brilliant, knowledgeable doctor doing on tree branches?
The Sultan's damnation upon us if we snatch a child out of a tree and take him to the court. We're convinced it'll make the Sultan an object of ridicule.
And the lightest punishment for those who do so is death.
Shame upon us!
Resort to hypocrisy. I've heard that the king's courts are founded on hypocrisy.
You would be 6 feet under for what you said if you weren't up there in the tree.
Tell your sultan that I'm the personal property of no lord or king. Tell him that a man's imminence is in his spiritual freedom.
Look at that. Look how wisely the child is actually talking.
Hey, child, what's a sage like you doing up a tree?
I act my age, you the sultan's envoy.
Tell His Excellency that you searched every nook and every cranny, but were unable to find the brilliant doctor. Tell him that you didn't find him on Khorasan's soil.
Tell him that we didn't find him.
Did you find me on Khorasan soil?
Yes. No, actually, we didn't. We didn't.
We never found you on soil.
He exists no longer.
I'm telling you, Mahmud, that it's not true.
He once existed, but now he doesn't.
I tell you that our bodies come from the earth and return to the earth. Our bodies turn into earth. As for our souls don't come back from the earth, so they don't turn back into the earth. So he's alive at the beginning of his life.
Tetere, your mother will make a sign to that Hussein. God willing, I'll make a great merchant out of you.
Where are we going, Uncle?
To meet our destiny. Won't you miss your parents?
I'll miss them, and Hussein as well.
Don't worry, your uncle is with you.
In our time, the courts of sultans and emirs are the inevitable destinations of scientists. You will be summoned again, my son. They will find you and snatch you up like a precious jewel. But my son, beware of their bewitching glory and splendor, because someday they will be deprived of both glory and splendor. Listen to me, and beware. They are interested in your knowledge, not in your beliefs. Farewell, my son. Oh my God, bestow on him tolerance, patience, steadiness, so he remains fond of knowledge.
Go!
Three things cause gauntness, and three things cause weakness and sluggishness. A twofold increase in the symptoms of a disease means a threefold increase in the causes of that disease, according to Garland. Our Emir was second to none in Khorasan. He was second to none in stoutness, so I diagnose his illness to be entropy.
Excellent, Master. That's right. Tell me the 9 causes, and I'll give you 9 gold coins when the reward is given to us. How about that?
Master, have you seen His Excellency and examined him?
I can make a diagnosis without examination.
Excellent.
I'll tell you 12 courses of atrophy. So I'll get 12 coins when the reward is distributed. 1, constipation. 2nd, dryness of inhalation. 3rd, dryness of exhalation. 4th, dryness of palms. 5, dryness of soles.
Enough is enough. If this is truly the case, I can enumerate as many types of dryness as there are leaves on the trees. Let the master finally write his prescription. It's already late.
The patient must have a gentle massage before taking a relaxing hot bath. He must rub a film of oil into his body and eat right. I prescribe 8 meals a day for the Emir.
Excellent. Excellent. 4 meals to whet his appetite, and 4 meals to be absorbed.
There's nothing in the natural sciences that you don't know all about, that's all. Our Emir, Nur bin Mansour Samani, is suffering from an illness. He's getting weaker and very much weaker with each day that passes. He's given permission for you to enter the court, so you'll have the honor of visiting him soon.
You tell me about his illness and I'll tell you how to cure him.
I wouldn't presume to do so.
I'll remind you of your words when the reward is to be distributed.
All right, I'll do whatever you say. In the name of Galen. Oh!
In the name of Garland.
And Hippocrates.
The sun of the sky has risen. How about the sun of the earth?
Oh.
May the Emma be in excellent health. Did you sleep well last night?
No.
I've summoned some brilliant physicians to come to court to help you.
Tell the physicians their presence here is not required at this point in time. They cannot do anything but hurt our bodies and wear out our souls.
They've come from afar. Let them take His Excellency's pulse. They are the best.
I diagnosed the illness. It's only sultans and emirs who suffer from it. In Andalusia, I examined an emir who was suffering from the same illness. First, I took his pulse. He had trouble sleeping for a year and had been suffering from an eating disorder for 6 months. He was just a bag of bones. Emir had mercy on me. He was like a decrepit cat. Well, I took his pulse and had him take his medicine for 3 days and nights. On the 4th day, the Emir of Andalusia asked for a grilled zebra. I sent for the cook at once. He grilled the zebra and took it to the Emir. Emir had mercy on me. The Emir of Andalusia ate the zebra entirely. Then he asked for brunch as the sun was shining in the sky.
It's really incredible.
It's incredible for those who know nothing about the wonders of nature of emirs. For those who think that the nature of emirs is the same as their own out of ignorance.
Who will vouch for his medicines and guarantee that they do actually heal and not actually make the problem worse?
Vouch with their lives. Their lives vouch for the quality of their medicines. Do your best. Take the Emir's pulse carefully. Have him take healing medicines. And stay at his bedside for 3 days and nights. Then if the Emir's condition gets better, you'll get lavish gifts and rich rewards from the court. The whole country will be grateful to you for years to come. But if the Emir's condition doesn't change, you'll be thrown out of the court with humiliation, running for your lives even unto the ends of eternity. May the Emir have mercy on me for what follows. God forbid the Emir's condition gets worse and he deteriorates. I'll behead you all if it does. It'll be a just punishment. You will have not fulfilled your mission. I promise you, you will all be beheaded. It truly is a just punishment. Speak if you have to now.
I am a lowly farmer from Gorganj. I know nothing about medicine, and I've never heard of Hippocrates and Galen. I've been mistaken for a doctor.
I really envy you that you are a farmer mistaken as a doctor. I'm a merchant who sells and buys horses. They mistook me for a scientist and dressed me in regalia. Don't you have a fowl to sell? I am a horse dealer. Don't you want to buy a horse? I could recognize a horse blindfolded.
What on earth will happen next? Our vizier has summoned a farmer and a dealer to cure us of the ailments that afflict us.
Perhaps the Emir's grandeur has awed them. You're not Hakims.
I am a farmer from Gorganj.
I've never, ever, ever met a doctor in my entire life.
Is the third man crazy as well?
Before speaking, may I kiss the hand of the Emir first? The Emir be praised.
Well, speak then.
When I was just a teenager, I happened to spend the night in a cave on my own. Outside the cave, there were thunderbolts clashing and predators roaring and growling. It was a long, ghastly night on my own.
Well, go on.
As the day dawned, my friends found me on the hillside. But I'd gone mad with fear. I was a shepherd, but I thought that I was a Hakim of great renown. I even gave my sheep to the wolves as gifts. I began to walk on all fours like an animal. And then children threw stones and clods at me. They expelled me from my hometown. I embarked on a long and torturous journey, but alas, I was still out of my mind.
Then?
Then I was fortunate enough to meet a brilliant Hakim in Andalusia. He diagnosed my illness to be the result of the fear I had that night, and he gave me an excellent prescription.
What was his prescription?
May the Emir have mercy on me. He told me if I wanted to recover my sanity, I had to kiss an Emir's hand. That was the cure of my illness. I said, Hakim, I'm a shepherd expelled from my own town. How can a madman like me have the honor of kissing an emir's hand?
Then what happened?
The Andalusa Hakim told me that this was the only cure for my illness. Then I traveled to the four corners of the earth. But no emir would see me. What emir would admit a madman such as I? Till I heard that the emir Nuhib bin Mansur, the Samanid emir, is suffering from an illness. May the emir have mercy on me. I just wanted to live the last days of my life with my sanity intact. Now I've achieved my goal and I'm not afraid of death. Kill me, hang me, behead me, but please. But for the emir's sake, don't consider me a Hakim.
The Emir is smiling. Thanks that smile, you're being forgiven. Stand up and go away.
You are an excellent storyteller, my man.
But I do know a brilliant Hakim.
Who's that?
He's below your dignity. He cures peasants. His hands are stained with peasants.
Don't mention
What's his name?
Hussein Abu Ali ibn Abdullah ibn Sina.
Go away.
Out, out, out.
Wait,
Spring and summer. Two seasons that we love the most.
Hello.
Turn around, sky, and follow me until the very end. So,
How old are you, Father?
You know I'm 50 years old or so.
You're much older.
For God's sake, tell me if you're a doctor. And for God's sake, tell me if you Abu Ali Sina. And for God's sake, please heal my child.
The only healer is God, and I'm just his servant. My name is Hussein ibn Ali ibn Abdullah ibn Sina.
I swear to God, I just had the sack of rice. Please accept it, kind sir. Here.
How did you know I was here?
I was informed that Abu Ali Sina had come to our alley. We live nearby.
Take your child and go. Leave your door open. Bu Ali will come to see your child. Life has 4 stages. First, the growing stage, like the child you saw. Second, the maturity stage. Then the third, the declining stage accompanied with considerable strength still. You go through this stage in your 60s. The fourth is what you're experiencing. If you want to keep something, it means you don't want it to change. So this is my advice. First, act in moderation, all the time. You're losing your youthful vigor. Secondly, I tell you that no medicine is needed for your improvement. Third, the key to your improvement lies in moderation itself. Please take this from me as a gift.
God bless you, man. May your father rest in peace. You took a sack of rice from a widowed mother. If you want to give alms, give it back to the widow.
If I hadn't have taken it, she would have felt her gift was worthless. In turn, you must take it from me, or else I'll be embarrassed.
All right. All right. Are you Sheikh Bul Ali, the son of Abdul Sina, the ruler of Kormisan?
Sheikh. I am. Great men only speak to other great men. Did you call me Sheikh to address a man of your status?
Your medical practice is as good as your discrimination, then we've come to the right place. I'm the Vizier of Samanid Emir. I've come to see you personally and invite you to court. To the court to see our Emir.
Welcome.
I brought you a fresh horse to ride. Now mount the horse and come with us. Ride just ahead of us. And we'll follow you. We're very much hoping that you'll be able to help.
Of course, I will come with you. But first, I have to tend to a patient of mine.
Do you want me to tell you this whole true standing just to your right in this alley? The Samanid Emir is very sick.
I see. Otherwise, he wouldn't have summoned me.
You know that the Emir is in desperate need of your knowledge, and you procrastinate?
I don't procrastinate, but another person needs my treatment as well.
Who do you prefer to Samanid Emir?
It's a child.
Whose ancestor?
His ancestor is Adam.
You know full well that I can take you to the Emir by force if I want to.
Why by force when I'm willing to come?
I can take you now if I need to.
I know. You can take me, but not my knowledge.
Why does he want to see us? Tell me, I have to know why.
I want to know too. Why Sheikh Bo Ali wants to see us, why he's going to treat our father. You turned a deaf ear to it and I accepted.
It wasn't my decision at all. It was our father's order. And you know father's order is always given to his vizier.
Vizier!
He's coming now. So be completely calm. Think fast, think quickly, and remember to speak carefully, not to spill the beans.
Hello, princes, sons of Numansur Samanid.
Oh, Hakim. None of us is sick, so why did you want to see us?
Though we're thrilled.
So tell us what else you have, in addition to hello.
May you have a long life and always glow with health. I've come here to listen, not to speak.
What do you want to know?
Tell me about your father's condition. What made him bid farewell to health?
He hasn't come out of the palace for a whole month.
He neither hunts game, nor fences, nor rides, nor even rules anymore. He has delegated his power to his vizier and has taken it as a good omen. He's losing his strength more and more. He's overcome with despair and has lost his appetite and abandoned his wives.
That's all we know.
And you're his nearest and dearest.
So tell us the cure for his illness. As you said, we're Amir's nearest and dearest. And nobody sits before us without our permission. Do you understand?
All right. There is something you need to accept. Before I can treat him with any kind of medicine, I must first diagnose his illness. And whatever I do is for that purpose only. If we cannot diagnose his disease, then he'll abandon his life.
His tongue will have to be cut out for what he just said.
Tell me, have you ever heard of God's shadow dying?
So what's the use of your medical knowledge?
It is useless when his nearest and dearest want him to die. But if the Emir wants to live longer, then he has to come to my office personally. And he can come. I'll treat him there. Because I'm leaving.
Another rude remark.
How can such a slip of a Hakim escape punishment?
He doesn't have a clue, but he's consulted with the vizier.
You should have killed him when you grabbed the hilt, but you didn't put him to the sword.
Then I would be punished alone for not putting him to the sword. But you should have unsheathed your sword in my support.
I was ready to kill him right there.
So then why didn't you kill him?
I'll kill him.
You should have been calm. And now he's gone. So sheathe your swords and stay calm. You couldn't hide your elation at the thought of father's death. He came here to break you and your facade. And you know what? And he succeeded.
He neither knows nor will know.
Yes, and he has smelt a rat.
The Emir has to go to his office. It's utterly laughable.
So laugh. But Emir is prepared to go to the elm houses. But only if it's necessary, and only if it will cure him.
Oh.
Hello.
Shame on me, and shame on the land of Saman. There'll be trouble if the people see me and recognize me.
He who has seen the Emir's Countess once in his life wouldn't come to these slums.
Hello.
His hands are stained with the blood of peasants. But he's said to be a brilliant doctor.
Oh, my God. I hope this is his office.
You and I have lived long enough. So don't be so impatient about things. Just bear the pain. We cannot change our fate. What will be, will be.
Didn't the brilliant doctor notice our arrival? He should keep his eyes open, shouldn't he?
Don't expect me to pay homage to you.
No, not at all. We're just poor people who have come from afar to ask treatment of you.
Open your eyes, Father.
Oh.
Now close them.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I've put your medicines in these 2 sacks.
What is it? A curd, I think. Huh?
What's that?
Nothing. Is it barley?
Yes.
Are you joking? We've come to your office for you to give us barley and just curd? Is that all?
The best foods peasants get are barley and curd. I'll be back in a moment. How are you, Father? Now listen to me carefully. The Emir has to take the barley to the mill and grind it. Then he must bake bread with the flour. For 7 days, he has to eat curd and barley bread that he's baked himself. Growing barley is a difficult job that peasants have to do. I've spared the Emir the trouble of doing that. After a week, the Emir has to go to his court and sit on his throne. He shouldn't eat anything until I come and examine him. And during that week, the Emir must not be recognized at all. You're welcome to sleep at my office, or you can go to the mosque.
You're telling me that all parts of this treatment of yours?
Yes. And they must be followed to the letter.
And for 7 days the throne will be empty without the Emir.
The throne can be without an Emir for 7 days.
This audacity is quite unacceptable.
There is no other way to treat him.
Be calm. I'll kill you if the Emir doesn't improve. Within just a week.
It will do him good. At least the Emir will learn something important. How peasants live.